Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast with Deacons. Listen, today is the 21st of October. We're nearly there at Christmas, boy. Are you feeling the feeling? Well, I'm definitely feeling the feeling. Advent is just around the corner. And you know, it's a wonderful time of the year for me. I love my parang. I love my sweet bread. Sweet bread. All of you who are watching on, don't forget my sweet bread run out. Auntie Margarita, I have no more sweet bread at home. Send your boy a loaf, right? Good morning, everybody. Listen to me. Today, I have a wonderful guest with me. They call him the second most handsome priest. You know? You know who's I want to use this word, the handsomest priest in the whole of Trinidad and Tobago in the Archdiocese. They only have one, Father Robert Christo. and this other priest next to me, they say he's the second most handsome priest. I don't know about them fellas, you know what I mean? But every morning, we love to start Breakfast with Deacons with a beautiful quotation from Pope Francis. So let's hear what Papa Francis has for us, because I think it will then touch on the theme that we want to talk about today. The theme we want to talk about. So let's hear Pope Francis. Pope Francis says, young people are just as attracted to the truth as they are convenience and expediency. I want to let you wrap your brains around that. Young people are just as attracted to the truth as they are convenience and expediency. Today with me, I have an incredible young man who was attracted to the truth. And so he told Jesus, yes, Father Steve Ransom, welcome on Breakfast with the Deacons.
Thank you very much.
How is Toko?
Toko is going good. Last time I saw it.
I don't understand this, man. What do you mean last time you saw it? So you're not down there anymore?
Well, I'm there.
You're there?
I'm here now.
You're here
last time I was there.
Yeah?
Last night.
You were there last night?
Yes, and I came down. I spent the night on the streets.
You spent the night
in
on
preparation
the
for here. Imagine
Really?
that.
Fantastic.
Not quite. But I'm here and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
But Toko is good.
Toko is good?
Yes.
What's the experience like down in Toko?
It's nice. The people are very, very friendly still. Community is very, very small.
Yeah.
If you want good fish,
yeah,
best in Trinidad, and the best water.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to boil your water in Toko at all.
You don't have to boil the water?
I don't boil.
You mean you don't have to go to all of these fancy people who purify water and put it in bottles?
Turn on the tap.
We come into Toko.
Please come
to Toko. Well, invite me now, man. Never come up the road and line with you a little bit now. I only eat fish. So I would.
Me too.
You only eat fish too?
Me too.
Wow.
You get red fish, you get carrot, you get king, you get barracuda, anything you want.
I come in.
I promise you.
Toko people, Uncle Derek is coming up Toko because
You're welcome.
I used to come up there as a young boy. I had some really good friends who are Matlot people.
Right.
That's the Andalcios, and the Andalcios had like a big thing up in Matlot. Even in Toko, I think one of the boys used to teach in one of the Toko composite school.
Yes.
And the Walcotts from up on your side.
Yes.
That's family, by the way.
Really?
The javelin throw.
Yes. Some of them are parishioners.
Some of your parishioners?
Yes.
I come in.
Good.
Tell my family that I'm coming up Toko.
You could come for our harvest too.
When is the harvest?
Next year, August.
So long?
I had to come back on the program for that one.
You had to come back on the program. But if you harvest Toko, I come in.
Good.
I am coming.
Good.
So Toko is good. The community is small. The people are
very
friendly.
small still. But that's because of what's happening in the country. You have to leave to go to get work.
Right.
So more of the retirees would come back, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the main industry up there? Fishing?
Fishing, I would say. Some agriculture.
Yeah.
Some people who work in the schools, teachers, ancillary staff.
Right.
Some people work in other government organizations. But a lot of people have to leave to get jobs.
Come down
which
to
is sad.
Grandi, Port of Spain.
Grandi especially, Arima, Port of Spain.
Chagaramas. I have a good buddy of mine who leaves up in Toko to come to work every day and goes back up to Toko every single day.
Wow.
We call him Toko.
Wow, he needs an award, like Kishon.
He is an amazing father amazing father. You know, a really, really beautiful, amazing father, and he loves his kids. He's got 2 boys and a girl.
Okay.
You know, and he travels. He says, "No, Derek, you know, I am a father." He's a single parent.
So it's
you know,
hard.
so it's very, very tough on him. You know, but boy, he's an amazing young man.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
So there are beautiful people in Tokon.
Yeah,
I know it.
like everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yeah. But we're here to talk about something.
Yes.
We're here to talk about Generation S, the whole thing of vocations, and we've been talking about vocations right through. So we have you on board.
Yes.
Vocations. Let's hear what is happening with vocations. You know, we've done a number of programs on Breakfast with Deacons, revocations.
Great.
You know? So how's Father Matthew? By the way, I heard
He's very good. Father Matthew Duro is actually staying with me for at least 1 month.
In Toko?
He had surgery. Toko's the place to be.
What jail is this? Listen now, Father Matthew, if you're watching on Agelas, I don't mean, so you mean to say I have to go and get an operation to go up and live in Toko?
Get a small surgery. Get a small surgery.
My big toe, you forget just come
Something
inside
like
here.
that. Something like that. Put a plaster and ask the bishop to come up.
His Grace, I need a stump. I was trying to play football and I kick a stone by accident. So right now it's fractured. Can I go to please?
He would have no problem.
You'll have no problem going up there.
I might have a problem with so many people in my house, but that is okay.
Yeah.
So Father Matthew, myself, and Father Gerard Tanchun, we are on this committee, along with people like Sister Philip Jofor, who work very, very, very hard and well together, promoting Generation S, which is the kind of like watchwords for promotions of vocations to the priesthood and religious life. And you would see Dare to be Different as a kind of tagline. So it's something new, and it's something created by an ex-student of Holy Name Convent.
Yeah, I know her personally.
You know her?
I know her personally.
Marissa Lizama.
All
right, I need not say any more.
That whole family is talented.
Yes.
Daniela, who is her elder sister,
correct,
is my daughter Sophie's best friend.
Oh my God,
you know what I mean?
It's a small world.
They went to school together, they went to university together,
right.
and I mean, you know, in graphic art, so they really hot, you know.
Yes, and look, this is proof.
That family, and you know, altar servers.
Correct.
You know, but Sophie, my daughter, is a member of Living Water Community. You know, Daniela is an altar server. I mean, she doesn't miss mass. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes. You know what I mean?
And
their uncle is the same one who just had the surgery.
Awesome.
So it can't go wrong.
Yes.
So she actually created this symbol, and she wrote something very, very beautiful. Oh, you want me to hold up the jersey? Let me hold it up.
Yeah.
Deacon, this is the symbol.
Generation, just face the camera and show them. Generation S.
So Marissa Lizama created this, and basically what she was saying, this is a cross, obviously, which is a religious and particularly Christian symbol, at least in our religious imagination. But what she was saying, she created it also as a crossroad.
Wow.
Crossroads.
Yeah.
And there comes a time in everybody's life when you have to make a decision. And you reach on the crossroads and you decide for priesthood or religious life. The S, of course, is for service. All right, Generation S for service. Every generation we are called to serve. And we had some greats who passed on recently, priests and religious. But she said also it's a winding road. You all could see it? Thank you, Deacon. He helped me. Great. A winding road, kind of meandering, but eventually you'd reach a destination. And somebody gave us this idea, this little orange thing here. Could be the Eucharist, source and summit of our Christian life. So this young lady created this symbol, and actually there was a competition, and we had entrance, and she won.
No, you know, many people are looking at the symbol, you know, but you just gave her explanation, her description of the meaning. That is amazing. Young people, hold on a minute, let me just read Pope Francis again. You know, Pope Francis just smokes me, you know what I mean? Young people are just as attracted to the truth. And what we have here is from a young lady, because she still goes to Holy Name Convent.
She just graduated. She's in university now, in her first year.
Wow. And I mean, and here, I mean, you know, just conceptually, you know, when she came up with that cross, you know, with the S, the meandering road, the crossroads, I just love that. That is absolutely
and not because you know her.
No, not because I know her, and, you know, we close something. No, but that is really fantastic.
It's amazing. And speaking of young people, one of the initiatives we had was setting up a committee to plan for, and this is this Thursday, plan for a confirmation conference or confirmation assembly promoting vocations. So every young person, confirmation either in the program or just finishing the program, will be there hopefully in Presal from 9 to 2. The bishop will be talking, priests would be there, there would be different booths from the different religious congregations and orders, both male and female. And all the young people will be getting, not this, but a round neck jersey to this. So if you know anybody in confirmation, he or she should be there.
Excuse me.
And the jersey is free, eh?
Cool.
And the band's free.
Trinis
and
love
the stickers
freeness.
free.
No, but not only that.
Yes.
Pope Francis, young people are just as attracted to the truth, and that's what we're going to be telling them this weekend.
Thank you very, very much.
Now, I'm going to drop a bomb on you here. Now, I know all you don't like to hear me when I'm coming out of this.
I'm going back to Toko.
How well did you all advertise this weekend?
All right. Well, it's, we put it on Facebook. It's on the Catholic News. We try to capture the audience. I am here this morning, all the way from Toko.
On the number one breakfast show. So everybody's going to see
breakfast show.
Gotcha.
Apart from that, we try to work on a kind of ground level through the PVCs, parish vocations committees, as well as the catechists, obviously, because they are the ones who have to say you have to come. You wouldn't get confirmed unless you come, kind of thing.
Right, so you got it out to all the parishes doing confirmation.
And through the catechetical coordinators, of course.
Have a phenomenal amount of young
we
people.
We are hoping, we were shooting for 1,005, we may get 600, 700.
You got to be joking.
Hopefully.
You should get more than that. But is it only, no, you mentioned something, you only targeting confirmation students?
Only confirmation students this time around. It's a whole program we're trying to run off, but this is not the beginning really. We started already, but this is one of the most prominent things so far. In terms of events, definitely the first thing. Inviting all of them. What some priests have been asking me, and I said yes to, there's some young men who are not in confirmation, and young women who just finished confirmation, etc., who would want to come to this?
Absolutely. And this is what I was thinking, because we just had our core weekend.
Okay, great.
Out of that core weekend, I was part of it. For Father Leo. I mean, it was just powerful weekend for young men and young women. And you know what's amazing is that there were more young men, and we are seeing that movement where a lot of, especially in our parish, where a lot of young men are just questioning. They're asking questions of our faith and asking questions of Almighty God for their own lives. Again, Pope Francis, they are just as attracted to the truth as they are to everything else. And therefore, somebody's got to proclaim the truth for them. You know, and we're also doing theology of the body for youth. And therefore, we have 70 people doing theology, and this is our second run, back to back, young people. You know,
fantastic.
It is fantastic, but the whole thing is, again, they're searching, and therefore, Generation S, I think, would answer a lot of their questions. Yeah, let's pull it up again. Would answer a lot of their questions, or help them on the crossroads. You know what I mean? To start making that journey.
Because, Deacon, not everybody will be called to be a priest or a religious sister. Maybe not most people, but for God's sake, some people are called to be priests and religious. So that's what we're trying to promote. And so the confirmation conference is actually, unfortunately, only for one day. It's the Diwali holiday at Presal Secondary.
So we're talking about Thursday?
We're talking about Thursday.
Thursday in Presal.
Yeah, Presal Secondary. Same location for the Jesus Explosion. Yeah, and there are many young people who go to that. At least twice a year. So.
But I'm hoping that and I just wanna kind of put it in your mind and your thoughts. That this year you all are doing it mainly for confirmation students. There are those who are post-confirmation students that I think would be, you know, just biting at the bit for something more. You know, open it up to them. Why I wanted to jump on you is, but I think you got it locked down because you all went specifically for confirmation students.
Yeah, this time. We are going to the schools. We are going to the secondary schools, starting with the Catholic schools, male and female. That's something we are talking about already. So, but it's really something it's a short-term, medium-term, long-term plan. And we have, by the way, several lay people on board on this committee, I wish I could call all their names. Right. Unfortunately, we don't have time, who have been working very, very hard in the committee behind the scenes. Some of them, most of them are very well known in their parishes and in the archdiocese already. But there are some people who are extremely excited about vocations, and some people need an awareness, and that's why we're talking, thinking vocations, and just having the symbol will go a long way, I believe.
You have anybody working on the social media side of it on your team?
Yes, there's one young man, actually the son of Crazy Catholic.
Yeah, Darian.
He set up, Darian, you know him very well.
Good. But boys, man.
Well, both himself and his sister would be the MCs on the day.
Right.
And he gave us the idea, actually. He said, you know, while you're putting on Catholic news, there are people who read Catholic news and there are many others who don't. That's the reality.
Here it is.
That's unfortunately the reality.
Father Steve, that's exactly where I was going. I was going exactly there because for us to get this word out, you know, we have to think big. And in thinking big, we have to go beyond the doors of the church. You know what I mean? We have to go, just like Pope Francis, he says, venture out, go out into the streets, you know, go out into the secular media, you know, both print as well as film, you know, as well as social media.
Yes.
The thing is, it costs money, but I always say money is not a problem. Eric Williams said that, but I say that as Deacon Derek. Money is not a problem. The problem is money. But don't worry, the money will come. We just need to go outside there and tell Jesus, okay, this is your mission.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And there, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And there are some young people, certainly in the case, in my personal experience, there are some young people who are out there and you just pass them straight, you say, he will never have a vocation, he too quiet, or he will never have a vocation. He I don't know, he too worldly, whatever. Our own perception.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the fellow, or that's the girl God is calling.
Yeah.
And 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line, might be your parish priest, my parish priest, I might be his assistant. You never know.
You know,
so praise God.
We've got to see with God's eyes, not our eyes. You know what I mean? Yes, I like your quote for the day. We've got to see with God's eyes, not our eyes.
And right now, God looking at this, he liking the symbol. He liking the symbol.
So, on Thursday, give me an idea in terms of what the program is going to be like.
Okay, great. Well, we begin through the expertise of Brother Winston Garcia, you know very well, you know Winston.
Hey, hold on. He is the honorary deacon here on
Breakfast with the Deacons,
you know? He's had more shows here than any other deacon, you know.
I could understand why. He's that kind of person, very energetic. So he's actually in charge of the music ministry, so we'll have praise and worship, praying of the rosary, registration as well. Some of the young people, I would imagine, will be getting their jerseys on the day.
Right.
Hopefully not many. But anyway, apart from that, we have a full schedule. I will be introducing the Generation S concept, as well as giving a little bit about my story. A little bit, because it's already on social media.
Yeah.
And we have a few thousand hits within the first 24 hours. Yeah. I don't know why they want to read that, but anyway. But apart from that, the whole day is about testimonies, addresses by the Archbishop himself, and you would know him very well too, Raymond Francis.
Yeah, man, Ray. He was on Breakfast with Deacons.
Right, he's going to be
part of the team
within the coming year or so.
Fantastic.
Right, and we'll also have things done. I don't know what to call it. Musical interludes by Father Pax.
Yeah.
And Father Cornelius, you know, they're very, very talented. As well as spoken word from St. Joseph Convent, St. Joseph. Those girls will be doing something. It's a full day.
Yeah, I think Darian won some spoken word thing too, you know.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Well, we on board
national,
with the best.
They're talking about national spoken word, you know.
We're on board with the best. Hey. Maybe we have to get him a jersey.
You'll organize a jersey for him?
He will get one.
He organizes all your social media. Do you get a jersey yet? Darian, if you're watching on this, Uncle Derek will organize a jersey for you. I can't believe what you just said.
I only wear it once.
Okay, so these are wonderful things happening.
Yes.
Now, in terms of your PVCs, right? Parish Vocation Committees, how is that going? How many parishes are on board right now?
There are some parishes, they just took the concept and they went with it flying. One, I just want to, if I could call one name, Arima Parish, they just took the concept, and when they have a big, this version just coming down on the side of the office.
Right.
And they have been promoting vocations through prayer, specifically adoration and meeting together. But apart from that, they are doing some real direct things. I have a retreat with them sometime in November.
Right.
Some aspirants. there's one guy now in the pre-seminary, his name is Joseph Bertrand, coming out of Arima and coming out of that Generation S experience, at least towards the latter part of his making a decision. Arima is doing something. A lot of other parishes are now coming on board slowly but surely.
Valley. Hot.
Yes, yes. So, but it's about really working towards vocation. Here now, as fathers and mothers, I'm sure you all talk about doctors, lawyers, professors, engineers, accountants, businessmen, mass men. But very often they don't talk about... Yes, Deuteronomy, yes. But very often they don't talk about, hey, why all they don't become
priest,
the next father, so?
Yeah,
because if you say it in a thing, it's just a vacuum. But when you say father, so why we don't want to be like father this one, father that one?
I know my son is definitely not watching Breakfast with Deacons this morning, but it goes up on YouTube anyway. I am praying for that little son of a gun to become a priest. You could imagine.
You know, if he's a son of a gun.
Yeah, I'm the gun.
Okay,
all right, okay, good. No, but you can imagine that. I don't know if any deacons outside there have young sons, but for me, my son is in Poland doing his master's.
Oh,
and he's in JP2's hometown, you know.
Really?
Yeah, JP. So I told John Paul II, Saint John Paul II.
Yes, yes.
I said, listen, we need another miracle from you. My son will be a miracle.
It's a miracle.
He will be a miracle if he says yes to Jesus.
Well, I am glad you're talking like that. I met a deacon actually in the States where my sister lives, and his son became a priest.
Oh gosh, I wanted to be the first.
It's the greatest joy.
It is the greatest joy.
Just hearing him talk about it. He's happier about his son being a priest than his son who is a priest.
No, you could imagine.
His son is a priest today.
You could imagine serving at the altar with your son. He's the priest and you're the deacon.
And he giving you the body of
Christ. Oh, jeez, son.
Could you pass it around?
Smoke me dog. Smoke me dog. I mean, that has to be the greatest feeling in the world. You know, and I want to pray for all permanent deacons outside. Amen. Pray for one of your sons to become a priest, one of your daughters to become a religious sister. I don't think you could, you could ask for any other more beautiful.
You could imagine how big his chest big already. You could imagine how he goes.
Big! that would be... So all of you outside there who love Breakfast with Deacons, and I know there are many, many people. We all over the place, you know. You know, we're in the Philippines, we're in the United States. Yeah, hold on. I have somebody right now watching on from Toronto, Canada. Not just one, but a couple people. So say hello to Canada.
Hello, Canada, and welcome to the program.
Australia, Philippines, Indonesia. We know that you're watching. New Zealand, Australia. Australia, do you know?
Really?
Yeah, we're not easy. In the United Kingdom. Oh, gosh. Forgive me. I was supposed to send you the name. Oh, God, yes. Oh, my goodness. I have a good friend in the United Kingdom. She watches Breakfast with Deacons all the time.
Okay.
She texts me after. I promised to send her a community up there that she can join because she's a Trini. But
in England?
In England.
So I could say I went to England?
Yeah, you went to England. Okay, England is watching.
So I'm in England.
You're in England. We're all over the world. It's the best, you know.
Wow. So I went to Australia today too.
You went to,
yes.
You're bilocuting, you know.
Amen,
you're becoming like
Saint Pio.
Saint Pio. So this is this kind of like is your first main activity?
Correct, yes, you got it right. And the good thing about it is it's going to really start, hopefully, a groundswell of people, again, talking, thinking vocations, thinking about the possibility of vocations. And then if they see a young man or a young woman showing some signs, this person has a kind of piety, a kind of devotion, a kind of discipline surrounding the Mass and the liturgy, altar servers, readers, some young fellow who comes every single Mass and sits at the back of the church, and sometimes it requires just a simple conversation. Sometimes the priest comes out, or the deacon, and you see the vestments. I remember a fellow in the seminary with me, he's a Jamaican priest right now, a wonderful human being. He said, yo man, Steve, me I watch the man vestments, and that is why me want to be a priest, you know.
Oh, God bless you,
just watch the vestments, and since then, it's something was captured in his mind.
You sure you're not a Jamaican? The way he pulled on that accent, so I swear you're a Jamaican, you know.
I'm not. I'd love to go.
Hold on,
Are we in Jamaica?
Hold on. Yes, we're in Jamaica.
Oh, they probably say there's an awful accent.
No, we're really in Jamaica, you know.
Great.
You know, Father Holung's team, They watch on Breakfast with the Deacons.
Excellent.
They were on the show, you know what I mean?
Maybe we should get some of these jerseys to them in Jamaica. That would be wonderful.
I think they're supposed to be opening up a center in Trinidad, you know.
Excellent.
They spoke to His Grace and the missionaries of the poor. Is missionaries of the poor?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be down here soon.
Great. So but that is, again, another witness for us of priests religious coming to Trinidad, priests religious living in Trinidad, and living the witness. That's the other thing. Apart from this symbol, apart from the sign, apart from all the events, apart from going to the schools, apart from talking, apart from liking vestments, just the witness. I remember as a seminarian, we did a research in our different territories, and you know what we discovered? People who became priests and religious, who thought about vocations to the priesthood and religious life, most of them said they had a positive experience with a priest or religious sister. Cool.
Where did your positive influence come from?
I grew up in Maloney, and it was Clyde Harvey.
Clyde Harvey was your positive influence.
Yeah.
Father Nolly Knox. Love you. I entered St. Mary's College. He cut my tail as I walk in the college, and that was my positive influence. Holy licks. And he said, Derek, I am only doing this because I love you. I hate those words. You know, you get a cut tail, and the man who put in the cut tail down, I'm doing this because I love you.
So you can't even get vexed?
You know what I mean? You
can't get vexed when you get the licks?
No, I really did something bad, you know what I mean? I was in Form 1. I'll never forget this. Father Finnegan was teaching me Latin. And I really didn't like amo, amas, amat.
Oh, God.
You know, I don't forget those things, you know, because of the cut tail Father Nolly put on me. But anyway, what happened is I was really miserable. So you see, you talk about this person, pious, in the back, love the vestments.
So they say, he will never be a deacon.
I was the one with the slingshot and that kind of thing. And I, you know, the big pens, I unscrewed the cap of the big pen. I threw that piece of the copybook page that I was supposed to be writing the notes on.
Yes.
And I put it in and like a pea shooter. You know? And I just, Father Finnegan sitting down, teaching us Latin, and as he looked up,
he got it.
He got it straight on his glasses. Now, we had tic-tic glasses like this, and it landed straight on the glasses. And
you were born to be a deacon?
Born to be a Well, Father Nolly Knox serves some licks on this. So deacon means service. So I guess some service there. But that's what...
So priest, actually. Yeah. Later on, it was really Father Mike Davis style. And my confessor, my spiritual director was now Jason Gordon, now Bishop Gordon.
Serious?
So you see how things come full circle?
Yeah, well, you know...
So I thank God for those three, and then there were others along the way too, who influenced me greatly, and I appreciate them a lot. Pray for them too.
Yeah, I think the three priests that really kind of touched my life big time when I was young was Father Nolly Knox, and he was the first.
Yes.
Then you had Anthony Devatai, awesome priest. Right? And then a beautiful, all I could say is this man was incredible. I know you're looking on at you know Father Giro?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
my goodness, Father Juvie. I love him. He's been on Breakfast with the Deacons. He's kind of like my mentor. Kind of
very
the
good.
Way
he's still working in the schools.
Still. God, they love him, you know.
Fatima and Holy Name particularly.
Hold on. Yeah. Holy Name, listen. I have him right here on. I want you to read.
You know, Australia seeing this, right?
Australia seeing this.
Okay.
you know, and on my phone, my space saver is a nice thing where the Holy Name girls say, "We love you."
Really?
Holy Name girls are telling Father Jove, "We love you."
Wow.
So hold on. One more time. Because we just have a couple more seconds.
All right.
We're talking about the big event is Thursday.
Thursday, the day of the holiday, Diwali day, 9 to 2.
Right, 9 to 2.
Pack day. Yes.
We're going to show them the light because that's what Diwali is all about.
Amen.
Right?
And you're seeing a little symbol of the light on top there.
Nice. You see? No, he said orange. Typical man.
Yellow. Sorry.
It's yellow, partner. Yellow, right? So we want them to come down.
I beg your pardon.
Right? Now, I just want to close with one thing, and that is, you know, every week I'm going to be talking about this is our faith. Act of faith. Oh my God, I believe in you and all that you teach through your holy church because you have said it and your words are true. Amen. Breakfast with Deacons. Amen. See you guys on Thursday. Have a wonderful week and happy Diwali.